last one we actually had was back in my old estate, a year or two ago. But we're not going to take this super long. I know people got things to do. So we're going to start how we're going to order it. First, we're going to order of what I would want to say to you all. Second, any questions that anybody had. And third, questions that was mostly asked during the whole time that I've been working, or and that I announcements I would like to give to you all. After that, we will begin with um, giving certain medals for certain officers. Everyone will. Never mind. Scratch that. We'll be giving a medal to everyone. There is no certain medals. My bad. I thought I was gonna do that, but those will give everybody a time to speech and say what they want. And then after that, we'll begin releasing medals for everybody and anything else. Then after that, we'll conclude it, and this whole dinner event will be concluded if nobody else has anything to say. So, what? Hold on. Yes? Give me a second.
The suspense.
The suspense.
Oh my gosh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Just like Scorpion.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
So, now you're fine. What I would like to say is that it's been a good 5 years of working with everyone here, and that of the things we have done, even to the point where I've just started, all the way to the point where I've mastered a bunch of maker pen skills, leadership, etc., with all of you. I'm very appreciative that you guys have stayed here. Some of you, all the way back in the 2020, 2019, actually. As a matter of fact, there's some people that have stayed that long, all the way up until even a couple weeks or a month ago. It doesn't matter how long that you have been a group of a member. You still counted as a member, and you still counted as an important person in our group. You guys alone have empowered and started not only that, but are also the lifeblood of the group. So I couldn't start. Of course, I'm an expert at making things with MakerPen. I can pump out rooms and everything within a day, but none of those can actually be active without the help of you guys. Joining in recruitment events, getting things started, making memories, getting people up to join these events. Not only that, attending the events, listening to orders when told, doing certain things that we ask or certain things that we allow you guys to do. Generally, overall, just maintaining the room how it's supposed to be, and you guys doing your jobs. Not only that, you guys, this is more than just a job. It is something that you guys wanted to do. It is something that, it was fun, what we wanted to create for you guys. So, I'm very appreciative of all your guys' work. As you can see, my voice is still fucked up. I can't really act in emotion on how I really do feel again for you guys. Like I said, I'm sick. But I just want you to know that I'm very touched down, and I'm very happy that I was able to go 5 years of working in both groups with you guys. Um, any question that you guys have of anything, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm more than welcome to answer it. The only thing I say is some questions, if you're going to be seeking for spoilers, will be spoilers. So when I say there'll be spoilers, if you don't want to hear it, then you're more than welcome to mute me or block me, whatever you need to do. But anyways, any questions that anybody would like to ask of both Stag, IEF, or me in general? Anything in the anything out of 5 years or your time being with me, what you would want to know. Scorpion.
Is the Night Stalker officially dead? Canonically.
Yes, he has been dead during the last event. when he first came out.
Ah, okay.
I wouldn't say dead actually, but technically yes, because he's been sent to that void dimension. So, anything else that anybody want to know? It doesn't matter how many questions you have or what kind of question it is.
I mean, if no one else is
Turtle?
gonna ask, no.
Is Freaky Bob canon to IEF?
Sorry, what did you say?
Is Freaky Bob canon?
No, he's not in the story.
Fuck.
Vincent?
So in terms of like aspects, so like the old maps that of Stagger, are you ever gonna release those?
Any maps that I have made, I am not going to release. No.
Okay.
The only time I will release a map is in the announcements later on that I will say. So
Okay.
that's a little something for you for now.
Would I be able
Um,
to have access
Hold
to
on, I'm
these?
not done yet.
I'm sorry.
In terms of any selling maps or inventions or anything, no. I don't really sell stuff to people like that. I've never had my, I've never went that way to where, some people just sell maps to other people and shit. In my code and what I do, I find that unsatisfactory, or I find that
Right.
something that you shouldn't be doing. So, yeah. Anything else? Scorpion, then what's up?
Well, is there anything you could tell us about the Dark Creator that we probably didn't know? I mean, because I feel like there was a lot of stuff we
Depends
didn't.
on what you would like to know.
Is it possible to defeat him? I mean, were we going to?
There was a way that you guys would be able to defeat him. Although, like I said, he is immortal, so you can't kill him. But there is a way for you to stop him from doing anything. The only way is to send him to the void dimension. And if people would like to know what the void dimension is, like I said, you're more than welcome to raise your hand for anything. But yes, the only way to defeat him is by sending him banishing him to the void dimension.
Okay.
I know you had a question, Viper. I'm gonna go by who had their hands up first that I saw. Viper?
What happened to the Night Stalker?
The Night Stalker got banished to the Void Realm, but we thought we killed him. But we have accidentally made a portal which brought him there due to a huge explosion all the way back during one of the old Stag bases during the first Night Stalker
Not that Night
events.
Stalker. Wait, no. Like the blood one, the blood guy.
The Bloodstalker. The Bloodstalker remains roaming. We do not know.
Damn it.
As far as we know, he remains roaming around. Who knows yet for him to come back? I saw Cheese, so Cheese.
What would have been the role of the Light Creator later on in the IEF story? Because you did mention him when you made
So,
that
the role
giant
was-
tank thing.
Right. So the role would be during. Let's go all the way back to when we were about to have that event with the portal. So when we have that event with the portal, the DC would have came out, unleashed a devastating blow to the point where you guys get sent to another reality. And with that, the Light Creator is there. Those who didn't know, which is spoilers, so you guys have been defeated the last time you fought the DC. You guys have been thought to have won, but in reality, when you guys hit that finishing blow, that was your finishing blow to die, or so to be reset. So the Light Creator stands in depression and other stuff as, you guys have failed. The universe collaboration happened, and you guys were reset. Thus, he was even more powerless, because there was even less amount of good, because the DC has become the victor. So he was in a depressive state in an alternate universe, or not an alternate universe, in another reality, and he stays at a medieval cottage basically, because the reality is it is still in medieval age. So he more of hides in his medieval cottage with another person, and this person is known as Jacob, and this person has an LA piece of armor, but from another time where he is non-existent, or well, he died. So he's wearing a dead man's armor from LA, and that is basically his caretaker. His role as DLC, his role would be to aid you guys to defeat the DC. He would be hesitant at first because he's depressed. He was in a depressive state. He had no motivation to help anybody. Does that answer?
Yep.
I saw Jano. Jano, you had your hand up still?
Yeah. Who was really the overarching villain besides DC? Like in Stag
Who
and
was what?
IF. Who was who was the real villain in Stag and IF?
Out of everything, I would say the main creator that created everything. He was the one to let that happen by his mistake. His mistake. His mistake of a certain thing called caused life to happen in so many ways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the three things that had to do become before I had to become the Dark Creator Vessel?
So, if you guys didn't know, this was spoilers, by the way. While you guys had a whole thing with there was a whole situation going on with DC sightings and with portal openings, stuff like that. Secretly, DC has been talking to Ant, and they had made a deal, unknown of Ant's own demise by causing that deal. And the deal was three things, which would be three things that would benefit him to become. He would become powerful enough to where he would be able to see the creator himself, or well, the realm. And there's only one chance to do that, which is collecting certain artifacts, and that's what you would have to be collecting.
Okay. That's all I had.
Throughout the story, that's what would have happened for you, and you guys wouldn't have even known, unless you guys were to find out. Enemy, I'll go to you. I saw your hand up after his. The void dimension is a dimension that is forsaken, in meaning it is where everybody who is usually defeated, lost, or technically died will go to. It's this lawless, all blacked out dimension. It is very dangerous, one of the most dangerous dimensions that's ever clashed. And basically it's a lawless land where anybody can do whatever, anybody can bend to whatever will, or time, or whatever the sort. So, being in there for 1 year, or being in there for 1 week is like being in Earth for 10 years. So, time is very fast there, or very slow there. So yeah, that is the void dimension. That's where the DC came from, or to come back from, and other so-called entities and such as Night Stalker or whatever. It's like Earth actually, but just very like dark and very decrepit and stuff. So they have cities and stuff there at some point, and they still do. So Scorpion.
So I have kind of like a few questions on that line. First of all, like genuinely in total, because I know I tried to make myself mean something. What does the Dark Creator himself genuinely think about me, Scorpion, that guy, Stag Soldier?
Well, he doesn't really have a specific preference on anybody, but he knows there's that group, which is you included, that always has been ruining his stuff. So
Okay, and
he's more of mad at that group.
okay,
He
what
has
would
hate
happen
towards it.
if I was sent to this void dimension?
1 in a million chance that you'll survive.
What
But
happens if
there's
you
people that have been sent there.
right? But what happens if you die in the void dimension? Because you're saying if you die like in this reality, you would go there. So
Well, if you die, you would cease to exist entirely.
what if I submit to the wills of like the Dark Creator or some Creator God or something in there? Do I have a chance of becoming some powerful entity of some sort?
Well, DC, unless he finds a use in you, he wouldn't really care to need you. So he would most likely just kill you or whatever he finds that he wants.
What about the Guardian
So
role?
unless you have a use for him, then yeah. The Guardian role was canceled after the whole Night Stalker thing with you. I just thought that was unfair. But mostly, it's been changed as a matter of fact. So the Guardian is more of a status you'll get if you receive a blessing,
Oh, okay.
like a high powerful person. Jenna?
How did Stag turn to IAF and lore? How did we transition to being defeated by the Dark Creator into like the IAF universe? Like everything being revamped. Who did that?
Oh, no, a bunch of other people. So, how it would transfer Stag to IEF was we go back to what I was talking about with the whole reset. So, compared to when you guys lost in the DC1, the universe collaboration happened, being into the IEF universe. Basically, he went to rename you guys, rename the group, rename your world and everything. He made everything new. But of course, you can make everything new, but you'll still remember the past. So that's when he were to make you think that it is a whole entirely new group. Originally, it was just a regular new group, but we decided to implement lore. And obviously, what's unique about our lore and stuff is that we are always up. We always make it up as we go. I mean, that's how stories work. So we just made it like that.
Why
Did
did
that
he
answer
keep
your
us?
question?
Yeah, kind of. But why did he keep us? Like, if we are troubled as Stag, why
You
did
guys
he keep
managed to
us in the
survive him
universe?
and almost be able to beat him. He has a use for you guys.
What's that use?
So with that use, you guys were able to fight him and everything, but he wasn't fully 100% basically, is what I'm saying. So to simplify, he wanted you, so you guys, what you guys did basically, um, follow his traps and footsteps into getting him to be released fully, which is what Ant has done to summon the portal.
Was Ant the traitor?
I wouldn't consider Ant a traitor because it wasn't his. I mean, it was his fault, which he moved the thing. Then again, none of you really knew what would happen to the portal. I mean, something entirely else could have happened. So we never knew what would happen to the portal. It's not Ant's fault or anybody if they were to do it. But it still is his fault for not following orders and stuff. So during that code for that group, yeah. I guess you would mark him as one. But in reality, it was already going to happen. It was inevitable. Viper?
What happened to the cave dweller in the cave in that one map?
Well, the cave dweller has been dwindling, so it's been to the point where it hasn't been that much of a threat since it's been used so much, or we've been battling
Like,
it so much.
like I remember the
Cave
cave
dweller
collapsing in the
is more
park.
of a species, basically. It's more of not just one thing; it's more of multiple. I had a picture where it was like multiple.
It's like,
I had a picture where there was like multiple of them and little ones. It's more to like showcase that it's more than just one thing. So,
what would have happened like once we
Vincent. Oh,
captured it?
during that containment mission, once we captured it, we sent it for containment. That was before I think there was that event where I think it was when the contractor was also contained when he got broken out. It also got released. Vincent.
Do you know who made, or if you even know the cave dwellers, like was it man-made, or was it like just was it there already on the planet?
The cave dweller is an organism, so he is naturally made.
Okay.
He's just more of adapted to the cave, like laws and whatnot, to the point where he hunts.
Okay.
Scorpion.
What happened to the Wendigo, and or is the Wendigo dead?
As far as I know, I think the Wendigo. I think nobody killed it in time. I believe so. It disappeared somewhere.
Mm.
Is yet to be seen as well. There's a lot of missing things out there roaming around. For the Night Stalker, he might be in the void. He might not. We never know. But we know he knows a way out of there. So it takes a while though to get out. Anyone else?
I mean, I might have another question.
All right, Jono.
You remember the log that we found that's like purple, and they were talking about the Legion? When were they gonna be like introduced in the IF lore?
I will make some characters maybe for because I'm gonna start making a lot of models of characters and stuff. I had this one old room called the archives or something. I will talk about it later in the later on. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for it.
Would they do if they were gonna get introduced? Would they like remember us from Stag, or just like completely new people? Oh, okay.
And that's why they would have came.
Ah,
Because the group, because you guys are the only ones who knows too as well. There's only remnants of people left from that place that he hasn't killed off to reset. And they're one of the surviving ones from Legion. So. Scorpion?
This may be kind of hard for you to remember because I remember this.
This
So
will be the last question. People
Oh.
are here bored.
yeah, okay, I understand. A long time ago, when you had your character archives, you had a character in there that we never knew anything about called the Auditor. Do you remember that? He was wearing like the black captain hat. He was wearing the green and a turtleneck with the black coat. What was he supposed to be for?
I do. Auditor was part of Legion, basically. He works mostly of like a messenger, but he's more so of a certain type of scientist, like the general. He works in a lot of different mysterious ways.
Okay.
I haven't really worked on him, so all I really got to say is a lot of it is unknown.
Okay.
So very mysterious. Anyone else? If you have any more questions, you're more than welcome to text me on Discord or talk to me.
Okay.
If you have anything else you want to know. So I want, because I know some of you guys are here waiting to get to the next topics. So with all that stuff out of the way, announcement times. I would like to say a couple announcements. So for what? No. Oh my fucking god. Alright. So, there's. Even I have quit the game, there are still some questions out there. One question being, what will I do in the future? Question two, am I still going? Am I still going to build in this game, or continue on anything? And three, what would be that stuff? So I like to say one for the future. Um, there is a couple of things that I would probably most likely bring out. I don't know yet, and I can't promise much, but there's going to be certain things. One is for sure, I want to bring out the mission center. So I want to make it to where you guys have a bunch of missions that you guys are able to do anytime. And some of them could be manual for big ones like PvPs or whatnot. Um, with this, I am thinking of possibly not only releasing the fully completed mission center for IEF, but, but it's going to be under a new name. And with that new name, I want to release a small group. Now, this isn't going to be your average community like IEF, Stag, UQA, or whatnot. This group is going to only be for missions and a bunch of other stuff. We're hanging out, milsims, and whatnot. So, there's going to be a small group that I was thinking of bringing out with those who are still interested in the whole ordeal with me. And yeah, we will go and we will prioritize on making missions, huge battle maps, whatnot. So that is a project I am working towards. Another project is, like I said with Jano, I plan on making an archives map. So with this archives, there's going to be a lot of subrooms between for character models and descriptions, key story events that has happened, which a lot of people would remember, all the way down to different dimensions, descriptions, and whatnot, any story details, and everything. So there'll be a lot of information in that room for anybody who would like to know or like to occasionally visit there and see what it's all about. Those two are pretty big projects. And the third one, these would be my final projects before officially quitting this game. My final project, I don't know, so don't get too excited. I still want something to do with North County. Now, with North County, I see him getting excited back there. The thing is with North County, I don't know how it will go. If it's gonna flop towards the start and I can't get it up, oh well. I'm not gonna push it anymore. But it is a community I can definitely handle. There's no story to it. There's no things that I really need to majorly do all the time with it. So that's why I'm considering it, because it's really easy to manage. But basically, I want to try to start up North County. I want to have an LA original experience for you guys. I want it completely automated so I don't have to be online, and if I quit, it would still be there for you guys to play. It's going to be completely automated on how do you make money, how you can buy certain stuff and whatnot, different jobs and etc. etc. So I'll make it to where it doesn't need any admin help for it to function. But I will want to get a team assembled if you guys ever want to start your own careers on here for building or whatnot. Follow my footsteps if you say so. Which would lead to another thing that I was saying. More 4 projects. Right. Anyways, The fourth project is not a building project at all. It's more of so helping anybody who would want to learn how to build. I am a terrible teacher at it, but I will teach you in my own way of how I'm able to, or what I do. Basically, I would teach you how I do it and whatnot. If you're more interested in that and joining a small group a small build group I'll make, will make that whole corporation thing. Um, if you're interested with any of that, you're more than welcome to ask me, and at a due time, I will do it. I don't mind having help of some builders or whatnot for the projects I'm going to be working. So that is all I really have to say. But I did forget one more thing. I plan on adding dimensions. It's gonna be a thing called LA Dimensions or something. These dimensions are gonna be showcases of what places and things would look like if you were to go to. For example, the Void Dimension. I will have something made for you guys to see what the Void Dimension will look like, or the DC Dimension, the LC Dimension, and so on and so forth. A Cyber City, where usually the domain of Cyber T, a whole bunch of other cool places and experiences you guys will be able to would take. Of course, there will be a lot of interactability there. You can have interactions with NPCs, or there'll be certain things that you can do there, parkour or whatnot. Even there will be some horror elements and whatnot. So, yeah. I thought that'd be a nice thing for you guys to experience what the different realities will look like.
Is that what?
There could even be different alternate dimensions, like say there has been a fallen dimension, where of IEF or Stag. Like there's like a destroyed. You'll see. It's more of what you'll find. Scorpion, were you gonna say something?
Is that similar to this old concept you had of the you had this concept called Stag Realms that you never really acted on? Is that kind of what this is?
Basically.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright. All that, I am done on the microphone. I am done yapping. I want to move on to people. If you guys would like to say something to any of the or anybody here, raise your hand, and I'm more than welcome to give you the stage. Nobody wants to say. Nobody wants to say anything about the group or anything.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, 1 second. Let me. Never mind that. Sorry. Okay, I won't spend too much time because I know people got things they want to do. So, personally, I just want to say about Stag, because I joined Stag in, if I remember, 2021. I remember the first event we had, Tritium Flu, which happened ironically on 9/11. But really, I just want to say thank you to the entire community, and personally to Ligario, because you know what? It was a fun experience. It was, hell, it was a escape for me that I could go to that and, have a good time instead of having to focusing on the malarkey that was Discord and everything else. But again, I won't dwell on that. And, if it wasn't for, Ligario and making Stag and IEF and UQA and all that, then, there would be no concept of Storm. As you know, I'm working on that clan. So, that wouldn't exist without the concepts of Stag. Stag was what introduced me to what could be a concept of a story-driven military that has dense lore and, dark dimensions and crazy cool shit like that. It's really awesome. So, that's why I have so much respect for Ligario. I remember the first time we had a Stag medal ceremony. I remember, when the medals were handed out. He said that I might be able. My intent here is to be able to carry on that kind of legacy of being able to give you all something to do and something to, hop into, make theories about, make up your own content, fan-made content, allow suggestions and things like that, story-driven and whatnot. But yeah, I just wanted to personally say thank you to Ligario for the whole experience that he brought us and all the crazy cool ideas that we had and everything else. And thank you all for, being a part of the community and whatnot. So, yeah, I won't take too much of your time. But that's all I wanted to say. So thank you.
Fuck.
Alright, thank you, Scorpion. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Is there anybody else that would like to have a speech or whatever they would like to say up here? Jenna, go ahead.
What the hell? Stag, okay. This military, both of these stags, and I. What the fuck?
You're not talking.
I am talking. What do you mean? Is this mic not working?
No, it's working.
You're talking now.
Okay, so IAF and Stag was like the best militaries ever happened in this fucking god-awful game called Rec Room. I always picked this military over than any others because the story was fantastic. The bosses were like very original, even though they're based on video games at times. And me making the medical department really good, like it actually did something for once. That was really good because that what made me really stay with Stag, because I actually got to do a job. Felt like I was part of a community for once. I made some good friends here. Puffy over there. I'm best friends with that guy over there. And I'm gonna take inspiration from IAF and Stag and to help in Storm. That's what I'm doing with my mini story in Storm. So if you want to see that, lag, man. And I'm gonna say one more thing before I get off the stage. I was the best medic y'all ever had because I was the only one. All right.
As true as that is. Is there anybody else? Okay, I see Ian. Just go ahead.
Today, I want to say thank you for your guys' help and for being here. For being here for Stag and IAF, I really appreciate it. I met a lot of friends here today with memories, and I want to thank you guys for being here. And I really appreciate it for supporting all of us like family. I really loved how we worked as a team, had some fun time, made good memories, and joked around a lot. I want to thank you all for that. I wish you guys the best life out there. That's all we have today to say. But thank you for hearing me out.
Viper.
Just want to say, it was like really fun fighting all the raiders and shit with you guys. Barely ever losing, and when we did, we just came back and kicked their asses anyways. I've never really seen a military like this that is just use power weapons and bullshit. That's the reason why I stayed. To see what would happen. It was pretty fun, and I made some good friends along the way. That's all I have to say.
Alright.
Right. I mean, it's my turn. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, what the fuck is this? Alright, yeah, anyways, I want to thank LA and every single person I've known since the RRC, which is like extremely old, and most of you don't know what that is.
I do.
And I'm definitely going to use some stuff from LA's story into my work, use it as some sort of like inspiration for Storm and my multiple personal projects, and that's mostly it.
Alright, thank you, Cheese. Turtle, you had your raised hand up. You're more than welcome.
Even though I have never been a part of any of these militaries, it's been the best time ever. Like out of all these. I mainly joined IEF because of the story and just the people itself, uniqueness, and all that. Alright.
Alright. Thank you very much. Vincent?
Great speech.
Okay, how much I'm trying to wing this? I'm not very good at things like this. Okay. If you may know, I've never been in Stag. The one that actually talked to me about it and helped me to join this community was Scorpion. When he told me about Storm, I was there for day one. I love this stuff. The community is great. When I found out that Stag was ended, I was kind of sad because I was, I was getting into it. I wanted more story, and I was kind of depressed. So I think it was Scorpion. With IEF though, and when it came back, I was really excited because it told me that to never give up on your dreams and to never give up, what you plan to do. With LA, he has inspired me so much on building and just in communities with this. He helped me so much to understand the quality of appreciation with how things can be done and how things can look. He even told me beta shapes can ruin your game if you use too many. No, it was a great thing to be part of this community, and it's really sad to see him go. And that's pretty much all I got. And thank you.
All right, thank you. Does anybody else would like to go? All right. I appreciate all your speeches. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. I would like to say I thank all my high ranks and my officers for you guys making it this far to your guys' placements. Now, those are wearing the officer ranks. You guys deserve those and deserves the high ranks you have. Even for you too, but you guys are new, but I still appreciate you two back there as well. You guys still have done your fair share. You would have been director of Intel. I know for a fact you would have gone very far. I knew I had a lot of potential in you, enemy, so I'm very proud of you, as well as the rest of my officers, as well as for all members of my group. I'm very proud of you for the things that in various jobs and what have you guys have accomplished. We're gonna wrap this up as for our final event, and as this is our final event for everything, I would like to give you guys a gift for everyone. I have tried as much as I could to implement a fusion between Stag and IEF. So, give me a sec. I would like to declare this medal of community for 5 years. Give me a sec. This medal will be given for free for everybody that they would like. This is a fusion. Oh, sorry. I should probably grab the mic. Pops like that.
Nice catch.
This is a fusion of Stag and IEF. As you can see, we have platinum 5 stars for 5 years of service. You get a nice gold and silver finish. We have the Stag wings, of course, on top with the IEF on the bottom. If you flip it around, there's a special engraved message for 5 years, and I think you guys. Give me a second. I will be passing this to everybody if they would like to get a closer look. Feel free to pass it around. Actually, well, more so, feel free to come up here and look at it when I give you to. Also, there will be a whole collection of the Stag books. I'm also going to release these tomorrow. I don't have the official picture and everything for them. I really want to polish them, to get them good for you guys. So there'll be a whole IEF book line too. So this is book 3. So there's a whole franchise from book 1 to book 4. All right. I will release these and the IEF books tomorrow. So you guys will also get these for free, of course. And yeah, for right now, I will give you guys the medal. You guys are more than welcome to come up here and claim it for free. Go ahead. I'd also like to state, I will be releasing a bunch of my inventions soon. Soon, I won't be subscribing anymore to this game. So with that, I'm gonna have all my inventions free. So all the new ones will be. I'm not gonna go all the way back and change all my prices on some stuff. But all the new ones, well, I will try as much as I can. All the new ones that I'll be releasing are going to be free, and a lot of them are unfinished or more so to my tweaks because they are mine. So I have it to where I activate a certain amount of them. So I can only be releasing so many of them because I should you not. I looked in my portfolio. I have like over 400 inventions. So, yeah, I will release as many as I could, as polished as they are. Yeah, you can talk to me after. This concludes the event. I'm very happy that you guys have here and stayed towards the end. You guys have gotten your well-deserved gift. I will keep this button in the front of my house here. Anytime you need to get whatever you need, make sure you check regularly, or I will say when I release them. If I ever do, I will always have buttons. I'll always have buttons with the newly published inventions in the front of my house here. So you're more than welcome to join my and I'll have a board on the side with a bunch of released stuff for you guys. And yeah, this is your final dismissed. You guys are all finally dismissed. You're more than welcome to talk. More than welcome to do what you want to do. If you want to leave, you're more than to take the respectful leave. Just go ahead and head out the door, and you guys can leave on your watch from there. Other than that, yeah. The music will be reactivated for the whole map. You guys are more than welcome to go around, mingle, talk, what you gotta do. I'll be out in the front, so.
First Stag!
Hey, Scorpion.
First Stag and IAF!
Right in front of his door.
Hell
You go all the way down, just do a final salute. Just like him walking
Yeah,
down like his friend.
5 years
We could
of
try that,
PTSD, guys. Let's go.
I'd love to see him do. I'd love to see him do the 4 stag salute.
Bullshit, let's go.
The what?
The 4 stag salute where they hold the fist up like that.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah, I forgot to say some stuff.
Bro, what happened to him? He is slumped.
Every single event.
Guys, how much did he drink? He is slumped.
I have no idea.
Oh my god, clap him, clap him, clap him.
Man is slumped.
Okay, still
No,
back.
not here. Do the train.
Bye, guys. See y'all in store. I gotta do my
Maybe.
Gino, stay here.
We do dating party.
Yo, call my name.
Me.
What up?
Legario.
Did you hear anything that I said? Alright. Like I said, the event's over. If you want the
Just said I
medal,
was
you're more than
high.
welcome to get them.
Man, nigga, I'm not high. Nigga, I don't smoke, nigga.
Alright,
What
whatever.
you talking about?
What do you want?
Talk
Go
about,
through,
man.
go through your doors and walk down thing. We'll do a final salute.
What you talk about, cuz? I'm not
You
high.
don't need to do all that crazy shit, man. We already got our
We're doing it.
man.
Alright,
Come on.
anyway.
You gotta do it. You gotta
deserve
do
it.
it.
5 years, you deserve it. Come on.
Man, I'm not.
It's a
lying.
video
5
game,
years,
man.
Mike.
I don't. Let's go.
I don't care.
Look, don't convince him. It's funnier because he doesn't. Look, hang on. Everybody's crowded up in the area. I have a question to ask the man. I've been trying for years.
There's some stuff that I think is a video game.
Please, can I have the Night Stalker rifle, please? For my dorm, please.
It was gonna be for your birthday, since I don't know what the fuck happened.
Man, I look better than all y'all niggas.
You're talking to me about the birthday thing.
He kept blabbering about it. I don't know.
Shut up, Jacob.
Yes,
I will
give
give
you.
you.
Yes!
Set it up for the
There you
trophy,
go.
and then I'll give
You
it.
got
Finally!
it. 5 years.
After years, he finally gets it.
I didn't even invent the Night Stalker 5
Where did
years
these cars
ago.
come from?
No.
The Night Stalker was like.
If you haven't claimed the medal yet, the medal's still there that you can claim. Other than that, yeah. You're more than welcome to
please
go
do a
around,
final
do what you
salute?
want to do.
Oh, and
Pool tables, whatever the fuck.
side thing, just
Okay.
cause I don't have the newest Stag banner, the white one. I don't have that one in my dorm.
Like I said, I'll be releasing a bunch of stuff, so
Okay.
expect that soon.
Alright.
All the banners, all the logos, and everything will be released first. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. That way, people can decorate their dorms or whatever they want to do with the banners and whatnot.
Please.
What did you say?
Final salute. Just walk through your door. We can do this, please.
I'm gonna feel so stupid doing that. No.
It's a fun.
I don't know what we're doing yet. We just have to wait.
Come on. Where me is all
Who's voice band?
Why is this place being?
Who got voice band?
I don't know. Because
voice band.
why is it voice? Oh,
Jeez,
it's
what did you
public.
say?
Oh, it's not private.
Say something to me.
Yeah, okay, what's up?
Wait, is it you who got?
Thank you.
No, wasn't me. Thank God.
It's a little detail I added because, like,
Gosh!
you guys all drove here, so like I added a bunch of.
It was you. It was you.
Oh, yeah, I think
Scorpion.
Damn.
Imagine some of you drive pickup trucks.
Scorpion.
Drive like regular
What?
cars, and some of you drive like.
Hey, which one's our car? I think it's the 50.
Leave me be. I'll get to you in a minute. Alright. This is my car. This is what I pulled up in. This is my car right here. This is one I pulled up in.
Behind the Civic.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my car at?
This is my car. This is my car right here. I pulled up in this.
I got a baby now.
I pulled up in this one. It's my car. Bro, whoever drove them cars did not know how to park.
Oh, I left my car. My kid's
Pickup truck.
This or a pickup?
That's my pickup truck. The room is my pickup truck.
Keys, man. Give me my keys.
Oh, don't have your
the keys
keys,
are.
bro. Hang on, hold on. I gotta pick him. I gotta get a pick and like from my car. Hold up.
I'm hood ornament.
You a hood ornament? Okay.
Mine is better than the rest.
Yeah, damn. This bitch is the bed.
Dang, bro.
You got a luxury, bro.
Yeah, I can't find.
Hey,
This is a decommissioned contract.
can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
So I know you canceled this really quickly, but what was the whole? I never really figured it out. What was the whole deal with that character you? Hey, where you going?
LA's truck is gone. He left.
I had to
Okay.
move it over there.
Okay, all right. A quick question. What was your whole deal with the clan called Staff and like Zeph? That character, like the evil Stag clan.
The whole thing got canceled. It just didn't really match well with the situation.
Yeah, I know. I was just curious about it.
Basically, it's mostly of those. It's like Perform Tan, the
Ah.
defected and
Okay, I
the
get
trade
it.
side of Stag members.
Okay,
basically.
all right. Yeah, that makes sense. That okay. Yeah. All right.
It's more of like a. It's actually more of a. No, never mind. Scratch that. It's more of a different reality. With Staff, they had those old 2018 Stag ships.
Ah, okay.
Or not 2018, 2019 Stag ship. And yeah. It was just another reality with Stag, but it's different. It was Staff.
Okay.
I thought it would have been a bomb ass thing, to be honest.
I think at the time, I think the
it just
timing
wasn't
was
worth
really
it.
just the only bad part about it was
It
just the
wasn't
timing.
worth it. It wasn't.
Alright, I was recording this whole thing, but I'm about to end the video clip. So long, people.
I also have a
Peace.
question.
Hello, Lagario.
My art's going he's out of the Hummer, and I might
I
have
salute you,
lost
sir.
him.
For sir.
Well,
There you dirt.
well, you
Alright,
can't-
anyway.
you can't leave now, so. Yeah, stay forever. Yay!
Hey, like,
Alright.
what do you,
Peace.
what adventures are you